Brian Baloyi will be one of the leading figures in a 170-kilometer walk, which is set to raise awareness on breast cancer. The walk starts tomorrow in Pretoria and will take about 7 days. The former Bafana Bafana goalkeeper Baloyi joins us now to talk about the walk. Brian, a very good evening and thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening to you and good evening to your viewers. Thank you for having me.
The walk itself, this is not the first time you did it last year?
Last year, this is the second year.
This is the second year.
Yeah.
How was it like yesterday? Just share, last year's walk. What was it like? Share with us the successes thereof.
Success.
Or the failures thereof.
I must say, a day before we did the walk, we sat with the guys that, came up with the idea. We said, what did you get ourselves into?
Yeah.
But to our surprise, once we started with the walk, we enjoyed it so much that we actually wanted to do even not just one per year, to do maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, nice.
We had so much fun during the walk. Normal, we had some guys that had some blisters.
Including yourself, right? Don't say some guys. You had blisters last year.
Almost all of us. I had some blisters. Jabulani Mendu pulled a hamstring
while walking. Aibo.
So I'm hoping that this year he's much better prepared.
Yeah.
But yes, the most important thing I think with the walk was that to create awareness. And to interact with the communities where we make the stops. We have a good partnership with the Department of Health where we do activations when you get to the townships and the villages. Then they do all the health checks from TB, HIV and AIDS, all of those, and for me, the most important thing is that what we wanted to do with this was to support myself personally, to support my wife, being a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and then supporting, that's why we call it Walking for Her. It's in support of all our beautiful women, our beautiful mothers and daughters.
Who will be walking with you this time around?
This time around, the biggest challenge we have is really to grow the walk itself, and not because we don't have interest from people to come on, but it's because of having to jump to a different category. So we're planning on opening it up to the public in the maybe, if not next year, the year after that. This year again, Jabulani Mendu is coming back, and Ntlanhla Kubeka will be with us as well. He was there last year. New entrance from my former teammates or former footballers is Rene Richards, will be working with us. And then we have all the other guys that are busy, that don't have time to walk the whole week. That will be coming on different days. Stanton Fredericks will be coming for 2 days. Fabian McCarthy will be coming in 2 days, different days. We're hoping other guys will, come in as well. Sorry. And some of the other guys that we worked with last year, one of the guys that very good friend and giving us great support is Sello Hatang, the former CEO of Nelson Mandela Foundation.
Yeah. So I want to understand, so you guys start tomorrow. Where do you start? And you just put on your techies, lavaya.
We put on
is that it?
That's it.
You spoke about the activation, but that's what it is. So just walking. And where do you start? Do you stop?
So we start in Pretoria. We go around Main Lane.
Yeah.
And so we start from there. The first 2 days will be easy days. We'll do like 11, 12 Ks. So we go to Vonnerboom. And then from Vonnerboom, on Monday, we go from Vonnerboom, we go to Soshanguve.
Okay.
It will be just about maybe 35 or so Ks that we'll do there. And then from Soshanguve, on Tuesday, we go from Soshanguve to Hammanskraal. So then it just goes.
So where do you walk? Freeway or I just want to understand. So do you have a particular route that then will allow you, as you said, to target the communities to interact with them?
But we're lucky as well to have people that are helping us with the proper channels and having we have Gauteng traffic department helping us with traffic management, and in Limpopo the same. So yes, we will. But when we walk, we know a lot of people that, sometimes some of the interviews that we do on radio and stuff, and people just keep on just honking.
They come through.
They come through, or just people come past and just, sound their horns. And yeah, but we, like I said, the most important thing is just to raise awareness. And we're trying to raise funds as well for the Pink Warrior Foundation, my wife's foundation, for the work that she does on the breast cancer space. And anybody that wants to get involved, they can get in touch with us on our socials. And we're encouraging people to just donate per kilometer that we're walking. People can decide they want to donate R1 per kilometer, R2 per kilometer. If we get a billionaire there that can say they want to donate 1,000 per kilometer, I'll be happy.
Patrice Motsepe, if you're watching. So you speak about a number of former players and colleagues that you walked with, but is it open? You said you'll open it up, but people that are maybe when you arrive at Bonnerboom, there are people that want to join you for that 35 kilometer. Are they allowed to do so? And if so, what do they need to do to be part of it, if they are allowed to participate in the walk?
Yes, they can get in touch with us on our socials. It's either on Pink Warrior Foundation, or they can go direct to my social media platforms, and we can interact with them there, and then we can let them know what they can do. More especially when we get into the townships, when we always that last stretch, people come through and they join us. In Soshanguve, we're going to be doing all the tests at the mall. It's called, I think, South, something like that, Mall of the South or something. I just forgot. And then in Hammanskraal, we're going to a school, and we're going to be donating sanitary pads at the school. Yeah.
And where do you end there? Where does the 170 kilometers take you?
The 170 Ks takes us all the way to Zebula in Bilabila.
Okay.
A very good partner of us, Zebula Estate.
Yeah.
And one of the partners at the Zebula is one of the founders of the idea of the walk. And yeah, so the walk ends there. On the last day there, we walk to a village there at Zebula called Venerkral. And same at the village there, we go to a school and we donate sanitary pads and sanitary pads.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you spoke about creating awareness, and I want to touch on that as to the response that you got last year. Do you feel that you created that opportunity for people to talk particularly about breast cancer and some of the issues that we normally do not talk about? Do you feel that there was enough awareness that was created, and how do you ensure that you keep on getting that message across this time around?
I think if there's one thing we always say, there can never be enough when it comes to disseminating information. If there's one thing that I'm grateful for, not myself and my family, is that, and the reason why we do this, and the reason why my wife does this, is that in the two times that she was diagnosed, it was detected early. So if there's one thing that we know, is that early detection does save lives. And that's what the message that we spread across, and that's what she loves to do, and to educate people about what to do, how to check, and all of that, so that our people can get the right information and keep on and be in the clear.
Well, Brian, I'm just not going to let you go without asking you football stuff. Big MTN 8 final tomorrow, Stellenbosch and Orlando Pirates. Quickly, what do you make of it, and who do you think will have an upper hand?
It's going to be a great atmosphere. I think Moses Mabhida sold out. The way Pirates is playing these days, last 2 weeks I've been saying Stellenbosch, but today I think I've come back to my senses and looking at the way Pirates has been playing, I'm saying it would be suicidal to bet against them. And I know Stellenbosch has been one of the teams that have been giving them problems in the last 2 years, but I think Pirates will have enough armor in the arsenal, and I believe that they will rise to the occasion.
Right, Brian, thank you very much for coming through. Please make sure that you take enough water, you're hydrated on your walk, and wear a size bigger to avoid those blisters. Because I remember we were supposed to do the men in heels together, and then you chickened out because you said you had blisters. But I'm not going to talk about that. Brian Baloyi, thank you so much for coming through. Do check him out on his socials and other things, talking about the 170-kilometer walk that starts tomorrow in Pretoria all the way to Sebuda Lodge in Bela Bela.